from the Triple M studios.
God, it's all happening.
This is the Marty Sheargold Show. Triple M.
Here it is, your podcast for your Monday, wherever you are. And sounds like you had a good weekend, Marty, in Geelong.
Lovely weekend in Geelong. Very good shows with the boys. Lovely venue. Beautiful part of the world, that bit of Geelong.
Yeah.
I think we were talking on the show, maybe quite soon. I hadn't been to that part of Geelong.
I think it's been done in the last, I'm going to say 5 years. That
Because
whole
you
little
used to just
precinct.
shoot through. If you were a Melburnian and you wanted to go down the Great Ocean Road to places like Apollo Bay or Lorne or any of those beautiful towns down there, you used to have to drive up the main drag of Geelong.
Yeah, and go through 50 sets of traffic lights.
Oh, my God. Up to that church on the bloody hill there.
That's right.
And it was like, oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Then when they put the road around it,
Yeah,
I mean, you just shoot around the whole of Geelong.
that's right.
But even when you had to go through Geelong, it wasn't far enough away to warrant like a stop.
Yeah.
Because it's only about an hour 15 from Melbourne. So you weren't thinking, no, I should go to the toilet or should we get a pie? Pie. I was thinking, why don't we do all that when we get down the Great Ocean Road?
Yeah.
So anyway, wherever this part of Geelong that I was wonderful.
Eastern Beach, wasn't it? Was it
Eastern Beach.
Eastern Beach.
I had a lovely nap on Saturday with my room door open, an ocean breeze coming through.
Balcony door, not the door to the room.
Oh, God, no.
Worried for you.
Just like a never ring my bell sign up.
Do not disturb.
Yeah,
always.
totally. And just had a lovely nap.
Nice.
The sea breeze.
Watching a bit of boxing on the Sport Channel and just loving
Dominating.
life.
Beautiful.
Loving life.
Yeah.
Perfect
nice.
nap environment.
Couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for a better nap environment.
Nope.
What do you got with it? Quick sticks, mate.
I've finally got control to the volume. I put in a ticket with the technology services to try and get control of the volume.
What, like a ticket at the deli?
Yeah,
It literally is
it
like
is.
that.
It's like a,
Anything
really?
you want
What do you
fixed
mean
around
to
here.
control the volume? What does that mean?
The loudspeaker out in the office. You know how it's sometimes a little loud. The
Oh,
radio
it's
sound
awful.
when we get in. You just
Because
wanna-
when sometimes Matt doesn't come in till later now because he's.
But you're stuck
Lazy.
there
And
with
we-
the station banging away while you're trying to
Because
work.
there used to just be a knob on the wall.
Yeah,
Can we
there's
just
no
keep
manual
things
control.
simple?
Oh, so you've
Ah.
been given the...
but I put in a ticket on Friday, and then guess who jumped onto it? Gino.
Of course.
God, he's
Well,
good.
Gino's the only one that does anything in that department.
I love Gino so much.
You name me one other person in that department.
Ricky.
Ricky, Callan.
Ricky?
Ricky Lake?
Yes.
Ricky who? Is Ricky a man or a woman?
Ricky's
Ma-
a man.
He's a male. I think he's male identifying.
What does that mean?
He,
Were you
him.
worried that he wasn't?
Ricky Maro.
Well, you don't know anymore, do you?
Matthew's
And this
face.
company won't put their gender pronouns on the email.
Or is that
so I
Ricky
have-
Mackle?
No, he's the first one, the Maro.
Callan.
Who?
Callan.
You don't know any.
You're not going to know them.
Yeah.
You could be making up names.
You
Oscar.
see them though. You would know.
I don't see them.
Anyway,
Andrea's
good to know.
Andrea,
Good
I
to
know.
know.
Good
Good
because
to know.
Andrea has been here since
longer than any of us.
longer
Yeah.
than
Time.
anyone.
Yeah.
And, God, the backbone of all the sporting OBs.
Yeah.
I would imagine show OBs.
She
Everything. I've done
She did
so many with her.
our producers podcast.
Yeah.
Does
Oh, that's
Andrea,
right. Yeah, she did.
does she work across both networks?
Of course.
Yeah, right.
And I was talking to her recently. She's going on long service leave.
Well, that'll be a
Soon.
huge loss.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Huge
I
loss
reckon.
for that department.
I reckon. Yeah, I
This
think she's done
joint would not
12
exist.
weeks.
Oh God, no.
You would almost, they would have to get somebody in to fill that role. There's no
Totally.
way you could go 12 weeks without that role being filled.
specialised
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Pov from Nick Durand.
What a
one of our
lovely
favourites.
living room.
Durant.
I just wanted to share it because I think it's the most stunning living room we've been sent
It
of our
actually is.
show on the
Oh,
YouTube.
look at the road.
Look at this.
Look at those
Oh, yeah.
bookshelves next door.
It's a bit Palm Springs.
I'd
It's
like for
got
them
a
to
real-
be built into the wall, and that's just me
Yeah.
being picky.
yeah,
But
well, that is pretty picky.
I'm going to
Yeah.
hazard a guess, and Nick had no part to play
Nothing.
in the design of that
Yeah.
living room.
absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. That's got a woman's hand
Yep.
all over it.
All over
Is that
it.
a 75-inch TV or is that
I
bigger?
reckon
think that
it's-
is-
I reckon it's 75.
I reckon it's 75.
Have you got a 75 Will?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, recently got one.
I'm glad I didn't go the 75. It'd be too big. For
They're
my space.
big. Yeah.
They're big.
Mm.
I love the 75s.
Very good. Jesus Christ.
So where are you putting it, Troy?
I've got a 75,
Yeah.
but I've got a big wall.
Yeah, you got a
That
wall.
doesn't
You
look
gotta
too
have a
big
wall.
on my wall.
Yeah.
You got to have a war.
Nick's message also says, "Hey, Cheese Kransky. I was watching the YouTube pod talking about the pasties and the Oggy.
Yeah.
It reminded me hearing the actual origin of Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. A couple of people have sent this in. So it came from the Oggy chant in England, which is a form of Oggy, 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 and it has been used for decades by football and
right?
rugby crowds in Britain. Oggy is believed to be short for Hoggin, a Cornish word for pasty. And the chant was used by Cornish miners to celebrate the
Wait,
Cornish pasty.
I think we knew this.
No, I'm only hearing this for the first time.
Explains why they're called
And that's why they're in the
Aussies.
shape pasties, so their dirty fingers get on the thing.
Yeah,
Well
that's
explained.
right.
Yeah, really well explained.
No,
so the
you know how they
crust
got the
was
little
for the
bit down
miners to
bottom?
hold.
Yeah.
But I've also since heard that it's a myth that they would throw that away.
Oh.
They would eat that.
Of course.
Because
it's
why
covered in
wouldn't you?
Best bit.
I mean, you're covered in stuff from the mines. You've
Yeah.
been breathing that black silt in your whole life. You're worried about eating the end of your pasty.
You know what you got to do? Carb load.
Yeah.
The on the YouTube, and I know you guys tell me not to read the comments at any point, but
Well, then why do
Nick,
you?
no, Christian directed me to one of the comments. He was like, "Oh, there's a comment on there that someone said, am I the only one that finds Lauren slightly annoying?" And then he was like,
Oh.
he's
Well,
like, "But
why
it-
would he
No,
direct you to
listen.
that?
No, because then he goes, but everyone had your back. People were going, no. And then when I reread it, they're going, no, I also find her annoying.
Oh, look, you can't.
They
look,
are, because he's like, am I the only one that finds Lauren annoying? And they're going, nope.
Oh.
Like, no, you're not.
Look, I'm sorry for commenting.
Oh,
on it.
well,
I'll take it down.
And I'm
You
sorry
can't-
for
you
saying
William,
no.
stop
And you
commenting on
can't
me.
please everyone.
Oh, I don't
You
care.
can never
I don't
please
care.
it.
Just trying to get it. It's like a poll. I'm just trying. to
Generate some chatter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if
Talkability, mate. And we're
Yeah.
talking
Come
about
on,
it.
Lauren.
Exactly.
Don't listen to them.
No, I don't care. I am going to be annoying to some people. Most people.
No, not most people. No,
Not most.
No, not
no,
most.
not
But
some.
definitely some.
Certainly a lot. Some. Yeah.
But that's life.
Lauren
Exactly.
disciplined us off air this
Oh,
morning.
my God.
What
No, I
about?
didn't.
No, I'm.
I missed
Oh, we
that.
got in trouble.
Anyway, we'll move on.
You didn't.
We got
We're down in a hole here. Let's save it with Peter's bung eye here.
David
Please.
Campbell looks like he's just been diagnosed with something. He looks terrible.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
well, hang on.
Who's his dad? It's what he asked himself his whole life.
Oh,
I'm off him. I
When were
liked
you-
him when he was a drinker.
hang on. That's not.
What does David say?
Here's Peter.
Oh, Peter.
Jeez.
Peter.
Wilbur. I've got a double barrel for you. First is his nickname. We'll get back to that. So he wants to be a self-nominee for the Bung Eye Bandits.
Good.
It's hard to get the right angle, but I think it's obvious if you look hard enough.
No, he's definitely bung eye.
But his bung eyes go up.
And he's got a bit of a scar there over,
Yeah, I want to know what that
over his
scar's
right
from.
eyebrow.
Maybe it was from falling off a bike as a kid, I reckon.
He's got good
Yeah.
skin.
He has got good skin.
Yeah.
Good guess, Troy.
Good guess.
Safe.
Well, I've got one there
Safe.
on my. I've got one a scar similar length on my chin.
From falling off a
a
pushy.
bike, yeah. Delivering papers, and I got the bag caught in the spokes. Went straight over the handlebars.
Oh, no.
On the ground.
Peter here has previously sent through a message about bad car crashes. He was
Oh,
Maybe that's
maybe
where
that
he's
was
from.
maybe
Maybe
the
that's what that's
scar.
from.
T-boned at 110 Ks when he was 9.
Jesus.
I don't know if that's related.
That scar looks
but-
actually too fresh to. Well, who knows?
Yeah,
T-boned at 120.
Jeez, you're lucky to walk away from that.
Sure are.
yeah.
Oh my god.
He also says my nickname was Big Slop. Anyone wants to
Did he
guess?
do a
who
big sloppy
Slop- you have a guess?
Big slot. He lived in Werribee.
Playing footy had a sloppy rig.
Oh,
the big slot.
Jeez, Peter's really sending some self-deprecating stuff.
Well, maybe he hates himself.
No, he doesn't.
Reed sent through a tweet, which
Reed Strong.
Yes, Reed Strong. He sent through a tweet that made me laugh because it says it's from someone talking about the Formula One. Formula One is a sport for scumbags.
Oh,
McLaren are employing Oscar Piastri, a murderer who shot his girlfriend.
Oh my god!
no,
What an
that's
idiot.
not right.
Of course, Matthew made the same mistake.
That's not right. It's not Oscar Piastri.
Oh.
He's got no
Pistorius.
legs.
I know the difference between the two. I just misspoke.
Maybe someone heard that and then tweeted it.
You think of
Wow.
five
It
people?
was, it was
Harpreet.
October last year.
Maybe Harpreet's a fan.
Is that a joke, though?
Maybe.
It could be.
It could
It
be. It
has
could
to
just
be.
be
It
a
has to
Twitter
be a
tweet.
joke tweet.
Isn't that all what trolling is? Just saying
Yeah.
incorrect things just to fire people up?
It'd have to be a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had Corinne. We're
Grant?
talking.
Grant.
He's a
we were-
lawyer now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about can terriers. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
In three-way.
Yeah.
And
Yep. We hadn't heard of a can terrier.
yes, here is
Was
Corinne's.
this not-
Just
I wasn't here. Oh, yeah, I
what
know
a
them.
cute dog.
that's Scout. And Corinne says heard no one had heard of a can terrier.
Yeah.
Toto from The Wizard of Oz was a can terrier, which
Yeah.
We knew that.
we did explain.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, sorry, I just heard it in fact check. Rosie Walton has a can terrier too.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
She
Otto.
mentioned it the other day, didn't
Hers is called Otto,
Yeah. Like
which is
Toto.
an anagram of Toto.
Yeah.
And Corinne's can terrier is called Rosie.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Full circle.
Wow.
There's a lot going on there.
Oh,
I love that.
What are the chances?
Everyone's connected.
You're saying Rosie is a dog?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
In this particular
In this
image,
life.
yes.
No, that's
Gee.
Scout.
You're brave, mate.
Oh, that's Scout.
Rosie knows I love her.
Wait, so whose is Rose?
Hang on.
Hang
I
on.
thought that's
I thought
Ro-
this dog's name's
Oh,
Scout.
maybe. Oh, hang on. Yeah, maybe. Does she have two?
Oh, wow.
no, Corinne.
Don't worry.
I don't.
No one cares.
Cute dog.
I had a terrier called Rosie. Right.
Oh, right.
Right,
Funny
right,
Rosie,
right.
the can
Right.
terrier.
Lalo.
Afternoon dick with legs, sending through some lawn porn.
Oh my God.
This is a beautiful backyard. I'd love to know where
Let's have a look.
this is like acres. Sending through some lawn porn was for a public holiday late in January, so hence the cricket pitch. See, they've made a cricket pitch.
Oh my God.
They have
That is a
to.
huge area of
My
lawn.
goodness.
Beautiful sunset as well.
You'd get a horse.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, you got to look after it. I mean, it's one thing to get one. You can't just
Yeah.
lob it in the paddock and hope it can look after itself.
Got to feed it.
Yeah. Otherwise, the RSPCA turn up.
I know.
Go, why are his hooves 18 inches long? Oh, I forgot he was here, mate, to be honest.
High
That's
heel
so
hooves.
sad. But also, what do horses?
What do horses' hooves look like?
What do horses do in the wild?
They just run around.
Yeah, but
Wild horses.
their shoes, like their feet.
Yeah.
How do they?
Like
Do
if
they
they
just get filed down?
I
running?
think
Yeah, I
they'd
think
fall
they just get
down.
worn down.
Maybe running on rocks and stuff.
They're
It
probably
just-
smart enough to know little tricks.
Do that?
There's
on
a
the
big
rock?
TikTok trend, isn't there, of like people,
It's so satisfying. It's like almost like an ASMR.
yeah, cleaning out the hooves of wild horses.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
What, rounding them
Thank
up
you,
just to
Troy.
clean their feet?
Troy just making noises
Oh,
over
wow.
there.
No,
He didn't give a about that.
Hey, you've got to beep yourself now. You just made work for yourself. Have you noticed since I said I wasn't going to swear, I haven't?
Yeah.
Been
Well,
on
yeah.
impressive
You
behaviour.
Thank
have.
you.
Yeah.
But excellent.
Ever
Yeah,
since the
bad,
Tim Minchin
absolutely.
rant, then you've been very good since then.
That never made it.
Yeah, we chopped that.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We alluded to it.
It was like,
Got a bit dark.
God, it was.
Jump online and just see how ticket sales are going for Groundhog Day.
Who brought
'cause
it up?
No, you-
I just want to see if it's
Set him off.
improved.
No, the ticket sales will be fine.
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't.
Remember, we had a look
We did have a look.
Did we?
pre-opening.
But I don't wish that upon.
No.
Oh, God, I want Tim to be as big a success as everybody does.
Everybody did.
George Pell.
From Kelly.
You can get tickets any day this week.
Any day
any
this
day.
week,
I
and
could
it's
go
in its
today.
third week.
Which day would you like?
Gee, I would have thought.
No, you can't go today. There's no show on.
I would have thought you'd be trying to shift a few more than that. That's just
Go.
me. It's a big theatre though. Very expensive to rent, I would have thought, if you're not selling the tickets.
Kelly says it's taken me 58 years to travel overseas. Just
Oh.
spent 2 weeks in Phuket, now relaxing with you guys, overlooking towards Putong Beach.
Patong.
Patong.
Putong.
Patong.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Kelly from Hobart, and there's
Oh,
Kelly.
Nice, Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly, there's someone in your pool. Run.
Oh my God. I was like, is that an ice
Oh,
cream
Kelly.
sitting on the thing? Like I had no depth perception. there.
Kelly, there's someone in your pool. Run.
There's
What a
another
great
photo,
pool.
and that man is getting closer.
No way.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus, there he is. God, I hope
Wow.
she knows him. Otherwise, he really is in the way. Sausages or legs?
That's a nice view.
It's a
Isn't
great
it
view.
stunning?
Is that their pool?
I reckon that's a private pool. in
private.
their-
Yeah, that's
their-
a private
their
pool.
apartment, their villa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at the two of them. God love
Aye.
them. In love.
Absolutely.
Or brother and
First trip.
sister, I don't really know. But, either way, you're letting a man in your pool, you love him.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
Put that on a t-shirt.
you're letting a man in your pool, you love him. And they're at Patong, never been overseas. What a wonderful trip to have
Well
together.
done.
Good on him.
From Lisa. You guys were talking about the Onka Paringas.
Yeah, the
blankets.
Onka
Oh
Paringa.
my God.
And then
Remember I
this,
sent you a photo of mine?
and this
Yeah, you did.
appeared in Lisa's Facebook feed. And she said you'd enjoy the top line.
Crown of the Glory box.
Oh.
What's the
The
crown?
crown of the Glory hole is Troy.
Oh, hang on. His Majesty to
I
you.
was going to say, I'm not the one that hangs out at Schwarzkopf's cottage. Or whatever it's called.
Schwerkult.
Schwerkult?
Butchering the name of that for ages. It's
Did you say bitchering?
Schwerkult Cottage.
Schwerkult.
Cottage,
Which also is not a beat. We just,
No, we
just
were
You
Right,
made that
joke.
up. It's not actually a beat. No.
Crown of the Glory box. So
Wow.
that's
Ow.
the idea of the Glory box that well, traditionally women would
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
with all of their favourite things.
Like
in
their
it,
rings and stuff like
that they
that.
would
their
then
watches.
take into
No.
marriage.
Isn't it?
No, it's like a box that your family would make for you. That's you would take in there like a cushion embroidered with the family's
right.
things. It's
Right.
It's an old, outdated idea. But
Yeah.
you would have an
I think you were
Onkaparinka
thinking of
in
a
there.
jewellery box.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
jewelry
what
box.
the jewelry
box.
Yeah.
in the jewelry box.
Onkaparinka. Yeah, my nana definitely had one, a red one.
Yeah, they're beautiful rugs.
Yeah.
Beautiful rugs.
Here's the crown of the glory box.
The crown of the glory. box.
Finally, from Mel, who has sent through what she thinks Matt would look like when he's flapping.
Good.
And I think it's a 2-year-old called Matilda who's very excited about Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles, Michael Jackson's chip. Surely not.
Anyway, it's
look at
it's a
her.
cute video of Matilda.
Oh, God. She
Matilda.
loves it. Because you can't understand Bubbles at her age.
I wish I loved anything as much as Matilda loves Bubbles. Like, she's just like, yes!
Oh my
How does
God.
it work?
What is that?
All right, we'll get in touch with the City Times through Insta at Marty Sheargold Show. Here is the full show dump from Triple M.
The Marty Sheargold Show.
Hello.
Available on the Listener app.
Check it out. Do yourself a favour.
Catch up anytime you like. There's even some extra bits.
Sounds like an OnlyFans page.
Triple M's Marty Sheargold Show. Just search Marty on the Listener app.
Oh, you dirty old bird.
Back end time. Hopefully you enjoyed the full show dump. And hopefully you enjoyed if you are watching on YouTube as well.
Hi,
I forgot about YouTube. Hi, actually,
YouTube.
because you're on. Hi, YouTube.
I've worked out where the cameras are, Loz. You'd be happy to know.
You're still looking
Well, you
over
were
here.
going like that.
Yeah,
I
it was
know.
too. There's one there.
That's-
That's Marty's.
Marty.
Okay, there.
What about Larry Emdur?
He was great.
Great fun.
Yeah, what a
60.
career.
That man is 60
I can't
years
believe
old.
he's 60. He looks
Looks like
like
a line on his face.
He looks incredible.
And it was 10 years ago that he did Men's Health.
I thought it was much recent
So
than
did
that.
I. I thought it was more recent. He said he was 50 when he did Men's Health.
And we might have been chatting off air or on air. I can't remember, but Larry, for people who don't know, has been a very sensible investor in property. Not only residential, but commercial as well.
Yeah.
And we were talking to him about that, and he said, look, the unreliability of TV forced him to think about how he could earn a stable living over the journey.
Yeah, good idea.
You know,
Very good idea.
sometimes he was getting
clever.
like 3-week contracts and
Yeah.
stuff, and you can't actually bring up a family with that kind of job insecurity. Of
course.
He's a very clever guy.
Very
Yeah.
clever.
He's got very successful, lovely kids.
Well, he
And-
was joking to us that he's been the most sacked TV
no, but he
presenter
literally
in-
has.
He says
Yeah,
statistically, like he actually has.
I was I'm going through
Statistically, he's
some of
the
the
most
ones.
sacked guy.
Surely Grant Denier's had more.
I'm going through some of Larry's
But
short termers. There's Celebrity Dog School and Celebrity Splash.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's
Okay.
made a.
Oh, yeah.
and Larry's a lot older as well. So he's
But
been
as he
around
said,
longer.
he never said no to anything. And
Yeah.
he
Oh,
doesn't
good on
know
him.
if that was the right thing at the time, but he just kept saying yes. And
Well, he kept getting asked.
well, and he's
Yeah.
'Cause
also
he's so good.
as we discussed with him, he's had the backbone of the morning show
Yeah.
Yeah.
to sort of work around. And he's been doing that for nearly
16 years.
17
Yeah,
years, 16 and a half
unbelievable.
years.
The thing I like
Bizarre.
about Larry is he's genuinely a really nice person
Yeah.
off the air as well.
Yeah.
He was lovely.
Oh,
He-
Larry.
Really lovely.
Oh, Larry.
Good on you, Larry. Keep
Yeah.
I wish
punching.
I wish I told him that he was one of my first loves in life when
Why
I was
didn't
like
you?
7.
He was
I know, I
here.
was too nervous.
Nervous?
When I was at after
Larry
school care,
Emdur.
we used to watch The Price is Right, and I was like,
Yeah.
I think I love this man.
How do you think
Yeah.
that'd make him feel, though?
Weird.
Uncomfortable.
Oh,
That's
no.
why I didn't tell
Creepy.
him.
Oh, no, he'd be flattered.
I don't know. I'll tell you what you don't want him standing out the front of your apartments.
No, you don't.
You know,
No, I don't want that from him.
creeping you
I would
out.
love to
Definitely
have
don't
Larry
want
out the
that.
front of my apartment.
I would actually love to have. If Larry was at my
What,
apartment,
he
I'd be
just
like,
pops out of the
Hello,
bushes and
Larry.
goes, "Hi, Lauren. Remember what you said to me 2 years ago on air?" And you go, "What? Do you what? What?"
Oh, I don't think Larry would do that sort of thing.
Of course,
You
you
could
bloody wouldn't.
You could invite Larry over to your house to spin the wheel
are we
Great.
talking?
on Tuesday night.
Oh, well, then I'm
we could
coming
do
too.
that for that.
Yeah.
For Wednesday
Yeah.
wheel.
Did Larry ever spin the wheel?
For Wheel of Fortune?
He would have had to.
Yeah, he would have spun the big Wheel of Fortune.
But
wouldn't he?
doesn't
No, but
the
the
contestant
contestants spin
does
the
that,
Wheel of
though?
Fortune.
Oh, yeah, right.
they
not
do
the host.
too.
I reckon
Yeah.
there might be a part where he's like, and here is the wheel.
I'm
Yeah.
sure off air he was having spins.
Oh, yeah. You'd want to.
I thought the
God, he's
host
done
did
a lot of work.
one
Yeah.
spin like to finish it
Yeah, I
off or
think
something.
so.
Maybe.
Remember
Maybe.
that
Or
happening.
does the? I can't remember.
From Lachlan. Morning, team. I am not sure if Marty has seen the infamous scenes from Saltburn, but if not, it would be fun to hear a live reaction of his on the potty.
It's a great idea.
At the end of it.
I've seen a lot of shows do this, but I think your reaction would be very
But
funny.
I want to watch the movie.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to just ruin it for the
You're not
bloody
really
podcast.
ruining it. You're just not ruining the movie.
Can I not just watch Taylor arrive at the Super Bowl?
No,
please?
you cannot.
Surely you've heard what happens in Saltburn.
No, I haven't.
How have you managed to avoid that? I haven't seen it, and I know what happens.
I don't know
I
what
avoided
happens.
it till I watched it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What on earth?"
All these references to the
People told me about the bathtub scene and things like that, and then I was like,
And
I
I've
wonder, just off what you guys are talking about, because, I've been
"Turning it off."
bored listening to conversations all my life, but that
Yeah.
one was particularly boring.
Oh
Do you think Taylor will get blind today?
no,
No.
absolutely not.
No, she's
Champagne?
I mean, she'll
No.
be suffering jet lag anyway.
Does she drink?
Who has the sort of control to go to the Super Bowl and not have a drink?
Taylor Swift.
She might
does.
have 1 or 2 drinks.
A lot of her
Which sort-
lyrics are about like drunk in the back of the cab.
Yeah,
from
but that's
the bar.
her, that's part
Yeah,
of
but
her
that's
whole
her
thing,
lyrics.
though.
I don't
Yeah.
think-
But I don't think she's a teetotaler as well.
No.
No way.
I hope not.
She'll be out celebrating tonight, no doubt.
I just switched to
Oh,
that TV.
wow.
Not
There you
happening.
We need the timer on though, Loz. That one.
Oh!
For anyone wondering what that looked like, Lauren's got the TV remote. It looked like McGonagall in Harry Potter turning out all the street lamps when she turns out all the.
Good reference, Matthew.
TVs,
I
but
liked it.
People
Yeah.
love that, Matthew.
Clearly, no one
But
in this room.
Is it McGonagall
But I
doing
thought it was Dumbledore.
Yeah, I
that
thought
does it.
Dumbledore does it.
What?
Yeah, no, if you're going to get the reference
mate,
wrong.
if
You
you're going to
tried,
do
though.
that sort of thing, get the
Try.
character right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, good call.
Oh, Matthew.
From Lily. Look at this, POV. A POV to remind listeners to donate blood or plasma if they
Yeah.
can. And Lily has taken her
God.
laptop down to her
Jesus.
local donor clinic.
They've been calling me a lot recently.
Oh, so
have
once
they?
you're in the data bank, they'll ring you.
But then they'll even say, because they'll be like, "We need your blood." And
But
then
what's the gap between that makes it okay?
3 months, I think.
Oh, right. So you can only do it 4 times a year.
I
For
think
plasma.
so. Oh, for plasma. But then what is it for regular
The
blood?
full blood, I thought it was 6 or 12.
Yeah,
months.
full. Oh,
No,
I think
no,
it's
no,
more regular.
No, it's more regular for red blood.
Huh.
But I've been sick and I've just.
What's the difference between plasma?
Plasma is just white blood cells, and that's the one that I've been banned from doing because they take it out,
Right.
spin it in a machine,
the
separate the white
centrifuge.
bloods from it, re-inject you with your own blood.
Oh.
But they've taken the white out
But
of
they've
it.
taken the white out.
And who's the white for, traditionally?
I'm
Is
not
it-
sure.
Good question. I was a plasma guy too.
Who is?
I bought a plasma in the early days.
Yeah, LED.
Paid way too much.
So expensive
Way
in the
too
early
much.
days.
Well,
It's
too,
awful. Yeah.
In the early days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Not
still standard
anymore.
definition.
It's awful definition now when you look back at it.
Oh, God, you couldn't have one.
Horrendous.
My grandpa had what was a huge screen for the time. It was probably about 75-inch.
Yeah.
But it was like a perfect cube, this thing.
Yeah,
Like in
that's
every
huge.
direction.
Mum
right.
had one.
Yeah.
They were
Enormous.
Oh, my God,
Yeah.
it took up so much
Half
room.
the room.
yeah.
They were crazy TVs.
Yeah. And they were so expensive too. They would have been about 25 grand.
25
Oh,
grand?
they were the big ones, those huge ones when they
Oh,
first
yeah,
came
just a
out.
standard plasma was $10,000.
Yeah.
Remember when
Very
the government had
nice.
the baby bonus and everyone was spending it
Yeah.
on plasmas instead of things for the baby?
Yeah.
Well, what do you
right.
really need for a baby? You get a couple of bloody jumpsuits and a cot and you're set. Just wash them
Seat,
regularly.
Pram.
Wash them regularly.
Um,
Feed them maybe?
A plasma transfusion, if you're missing or have low levels of blood protein due to a medical condition like liver disease, heart surgery, or severe blood loss,
Right.
plasma transfusion may help on top of a blood transfusion.
Right,
I'm
so it's an
Okay.
extra kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily says 1 in 3 Australians will need blood at some point, yet
Yeah.
1 in 30 donate.
Okay.
So, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, well, some people can't donate still.
I
Some
can't.
people can't.
I've got a bowler.
No,
Yeah, well, you
you
got
couldn't
lived in
because
the
of mad
UK.
cow, but they
No,
changed.
I've actually got a bowler. I haven't had a chance to tell you.
it would make sense.
So,
that
yeah,
blood
I know
will-
you
See that
sniffs.
blood coming out of my ear?
Well,
Donate it.
Donate it quickly. Put your machete down. What? Shut up.
Yeah, I need to book in. But I had COVID. I got a tattoo last year, like towards the end. You're like 3 months out. You can't do it after a tattoo.
Wow, so there's lots of rules around this.
Yeah.
aren't
So
there?
when you go in, you fill out a
Mm.
thing. It's like, have you had sex with at-risk people? Have you gotten a tattoo? Like all these different things.
It's
and
all
it's
yeses
all
for
3
you.
months.
Yeah.
That's
Why she's not been there. Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick for the naughty little girl sitting over there. Come on, let's go. I've got to go.
Here's a drunken tumble. I haven't watched this yet, but I assume it's funny. It's from Daniel. Tank Tumbles. This was my old man caught on my security
brilliant.
camera
this will
drinking
be-
alone.
Drinking alone.
Oh, no.
this will be good. Oh, look at him. He's got the sway on.
He's next to a fire.
Look at him.
Have you?
Oh, off he goes. And see you later.
Security lights.
Sensor lighter.
He just did a full, for those of you that can't see, he was swaying. He started to walk, then he did a full semicircle. The security light came on just as he landed flat on his back.
He started running
got
like when
speed.
you can't.
He's lucky he fell where he did, or he would have ended up headbutting the side of the truck.
He got top speed at
my
one
God.
point.
Let's have another look at it. Here he goes.
Oh, this is so funny.
He
It's
puts
so
the
good.
beard down. I'm down.
How's the light coming on?
Just
Right
as
at
he
the
hits
point.
the deck.
And he lays there like,
Well,
oh,
why
man.
wouldn't he lay there? Look, he's just on his back thinking, Jesus, why is this every Friday?
That is so funny.
Hey, I'm out drinking with people.
All right, that's going to be in the Martyverse. If you don't know where the Martyverse is, it's on the front page of the
Yes.
Instagram. You'll find it. Message me if you don't. If you can't find
privately
it.
message.
Good words, William.
I need to go.
That seems pretty clear.
Get
All right,
acceptance
catch you,
anytime.
Cat.
Cats. Cool cats and kittens.
Carl Stefanovic,
Cat
for
Empire.
sure, without a doubt, on Super
Taylor
Bowl
Swift.
day.
It's going to be Taylor Swift.
Lionel Richie.
Hi, this is Barack Obama.
It's American. It's American.
Barack Obama.
Miss some Marty?
Now hang
Or just want some more Marty in your life?
you dirty old bird.
Then get the Marty Sheargold Show on the Listener app.
Here if you need me.
Just search Marty and he'll be in your ears.
That's got to hurt.
Triple M's Marty Sheargold Show.